Hey folks, happy Saturday. Ethan Gladwell here. I just wanted to hop on real quick and go over a question that one of our followers had asked us this week. I'm super excited to talk about this one because I talk about Medicare a lot. Maybe, too much. I talk about it online. I talk about it to other insurance agents. I talk about it on the pages that I follow. I just talk about Medicare a lot. Okay, and one of our followers had reached out this week and asked an awesome question that I wanted to address personally. The question was simple. A lot of people might even have asked the same question, and it's like, hey, Patriot Retirement Group, I do insurance part-time, and what I mainly focus on is annuities. And the biggest reason I focus on annuities is because I do this part-time. I don't have a whole lot of time into it, so I want to make the most out of it. So obviously the annuities pay the greatest commission, and that pretty much warrants me the commission that I need for the part-time that I put into insurance. And that's obviously valid. That's a wonderful question, and I just want to address it. And then first off, we obviously know Medicare commissions are significantly less than final expense or even annuities. We know that. But what we need to understand is that Medicare is not a get-rich-quick thing, okay? It is get rich, just not get rich quick. It's a long-term game, okay? And it's a volume game. So to answer this question or to address this question, it's pretty simple. First off, renewals, okay? We understand we're getting $255 per policy sold, and that's not very, that's not high. That's not anything to go tell mama about or anything like that. But what happens is after that initial year, you get $20 per month-ish, $20 per month per policy as long as they're on the books. So if you see that it's a volume game, my goal per year is to get 500 new Medicare clients per year. Let's break that down. 500 times 20 is $10,000 per month. 10,000 times 12 months is $120,000. What I use my Medicare as is I use it as building my book of business, but I'm also building my salary. As you guys know, sometimes we have commission breath. Sometimes we're waiting on that big case to pay out or whatever it may be. That way we can pay rent, pay our car note, whatever it is. Imagine having $120,000 per year waiting for you around the corner without doing anything, without adding a single new client on there. Okay? So obviously we see it's a volume game here. And again, my goal is about 500 new clients per year. And as you can see, a couple years into doing that volume is really going to pay off. So sure, we're not making any short-term money. We're not getting the $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 commission checks yet. But they will come in year 2, 3, 4, even 5, okay? A couple of other things. This allows our book of business to continue growing. We're getting more exposure. We're getting in front of more clients, which in turn will result into more referrals. I've written several different annuities over my 4 years of doing this, and I have yet, and maybe you're better than me, but I've yet to get one single referral from somebody saying, hey, Ethan, you had helped Bobby Joe out down the road with his money, and I wanted to contact you and see if we could do something the same. I've never gotten that, and you, again, may have, and that's awesome. Congratulations. I personally have never have, but I have gotten hundreds of phone calls saying, hey, Ethan, you helped Bobby Joe down the road with his Medicare. He was in a pickle. I feel like I could do better, or I am also in a pickle. Can you come out here and help me? I currently get 2 to 3 to 4 referrals every single week on Medicare. So what I try and do is I take care of their need. Okay, and their need is Medicare. Every person over 65 is on it. Let me take care of that initial need. Let me gain that trust. Okay, let me show them and prove to them that I can take care of them. I can solve their problem. What's that going to do? That's going to open up the door for other products. Okay, and so that's super important to just get in there, take care of their initial need. And then while there, or after you get that taken care of, and while there, go ahead and ask them about their final expense policy. Go ahead and ask them about any money in the stock market or any concerns with stock markets or anything like that. I just feel like that's so much easier than going in and talking about somebody's life savings. I mean, if it's $100,000, but that's all the money that they have, it's really hard to walk in there, I feel personally, to walk in there and just say, let me see your money. Where's it at? What you got it in? Oh, you need to do this with it. That's just tough for me. I know a lot of folks out there can do it, and kudos to you guys. That's just not what I'm trying to do, okay? Also, guys, lead costs with Medicare is typically pretty inexpensive. We're not having to buy $40, $50, $60, $70 leads for annuities or final expense or anything like that. So the barrier of entry for Medicare is pretty easy. Learn the plans in your county, get contracted with them, go to work. It's as simple as that. So I hope you folks have learned something today. As always, please add or feel free to add any sort of comments below. Please like and subscribe to Patriot Retirement Group. If you have any questions, reach out to us at info@patriotretirementgroup.com. It takes us about a day to get back with you, but we are happy to help anybody out there. I hope this motivates some folks to get out there and start selling Medicare. I'm going to say this until the end of time. If you're not selling Medicare, you're missing the boat. So get with it, get with somebody, mentor, anybody, and ask them how they're doing it, and let's get to work. We'll talk soon, guys. Thanks.